all the help
So,
you need.
Did they have
Broke the
anything
cycle
helpful?
of rebirth. Yay.
Maybe. What do you know about Medusa?
I know she's dangerous, but she does Athena's bidding.
That's
How sure are you of that?
that's weird of me. Or
I'm not
weird
sure
of me?
of
That's weird
anything
to
any
me.
longer.
Forgot a word in there.
You aren't thinking of seeking her out, I hope.
That's kind of exactly what I was planning on doing. Is Medusa bad in this? That makes me so sad. I mean, I'm not surprised. She's usually bad in every sort of media, but it makes me sad. Yeah. Is there another way?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master. A hound
Oh, I
to
just
do her
realized.
bidding. A vicious hound at
If
that.
she works for Athena, is this
Athena's
what we
not
want
likely
to
to
do?
tell either of us where to find Medusa.
Oh, God.
I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Yeah. Apollo's song might be coming up, although I'm not sure you're romancing him. I mean, I like Apollo, but I don't know about romancing him. I don't know. I haven't quite taken a romantic interest in any of the characters I've met so far, if I'm being honest. Like, I do like Apollo. If it's an option down the road and I happen to like Apollo more, maybe. But as of right now, I'm kind of just like, yeah, he's chill. Yeah, I feel real bad.
What Aphrodite
I
went
hope-
through,
I hope she'll be okay.
It's a lot.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the life of an immortal. It never ends.
wow. Way to really sell it, Apollo.
Yeah.
You
Don't-
really are amazing, you know that?
Don't talk to me like that.
Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going.
I'm
I
scared.
don't know how you do it.
Well, I mean, I am amazing. I am pretty amazing. You know what? Never mind. I mean, yeah. That feels weird to say. I don't know. He's so chill that even his voice volume is turned way down. Yeah. I don't know. Sure, what do you mean?
Uh-huh. You going somewhere with this, Apollo?
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
Oh, that's so sad. The little heartbreak. That feels so mean. I don't want to say either one of these, but I'm not necessarily. I don't. Fuck. Let's go with this one for now. Is it that bad?
Is it really that bad? Being a literal god, young and hunky forever?
That's real insensitive, bro.
It's not that. There are good things, yes, but they come with the not so good things as well,
Such as?
such as having the gift of prophecy.
That's a big
And
gift
never
to
being
have.
able to
Very
act
heavy.
on what you
gift.
see. I tried, and it only made things worse. So instead, I tried to not want to try, and that's still not better.
Yeah, that doesn't strike me as something that I don't think that's how that works. Okay, fuck. These both feel real mean. You know what I mean? Okay. Do you know if I pick this one, is this like a final, like I've romanced him, I can't romance anyone else if there's any other romanceable characters? Is this a final option? Because I kind of want to say this one just because, like, this feels like the nicest thing to say. But also, if this is a, like, if this is cemented, I don't want to be cemented. Do you happen to know? Does anyone happen to know? I don't know. Like, I like him. Just, I don't know if I like him that much. You know what I mean? Ugh. Actually, now that I think about it, how long have I been streaming for? Oh, that's wild. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. Alright. Well, Persephone is off the table since you didn't stay in her office. Well, that's chill. Persephone was kind of a douche, so. I don't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know that there was romanceable characters in this. So, I don't know who the romanceable characters are. Fuck it. Whatever. We'll just... Sure.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
I'll show you the world. I can show you the world.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
This feels like cement.
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
I guess, but I'm gonna die.
Game if you are.
Get Pan's romance song, I believe. I'm not it. Oh, Pan scares me.
Let your hair down for a
Oh, we're singing now. Time to sing.
There's so much to like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find.
You can be happy too, baby girl.
You need to be joyful. It's something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
What are you gonna do when Grace loses her memories, Doug? Or whatever happens to Grace after Calliope takes over.
Here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute. Oh, it's more than I feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see. Yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of
Snap out of it, smacks him.
what could go wrong. Tired of being
Actually, yeah.
wrong.
It's better to try than to do nothing.
If it all went wrong, and it could go wrong, still better to lose than to never open up. That's the one thing I wanna get across. The courage you
Oh, I thought she was gonna
need
take
to
off in a
be
sprint.
I appreciate the
It's something I'll come
campaign.
help you
If I ever let her
find. No matter
know.
what I do, the answer's in you.
Where did everybody go? We're having our moment.
The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
That's real cute. I like that.
I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
That was cute. I like that. Oh, okay, we're done. Freddy. I keep forgetting about Freddy. Well, that's wild. Let's go talk to Apollo, question mark? Like that song, it's so sweet. Yeah, I like the fuck, what was the lyric again? The courage you need to be joyful or whatever it was. I thought that was real sweet. That's cute. It's relatable to real life of sort. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. It was real cute. That was nice. I liked that. Let's go talk to Apollo and then we'll... Oh, I see. Nothing left to do, but okay, so that's gonna be the final thing, I'm assuming. So we'll go to Apollo, Freddy, and then the last one. And then I'll probably wrap up stream. Probably. Because I probably should. What time is it? I should probably wrap up stream soon. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I like it.
Hello again.
Hi.
I can't remember the last time I had guests so frequently.
I mean, this is only my
I did
third
tell
time
you
here.
we could discuss your memories and the Eidolon more in depth after the party. Did you have any
Yes.
questions or?
I remember you telling me that. That's definitely why I came. Will I feel different as I change?
When all these memories start to return, will I feel different?
Well, let's see. It starts as dreams you'll have of places you've never been, people you've never met, fleeting images, feelings. Then they'll appear while you're awake. You'll be eating breakfast and suddenly recall when you last ate something similar in the 17th century.
Oh, lovely.
The only difficult part is that eventually it can be hard to differentiate between your life and all those other lives. They blend together.
It does sound confusing.
A little, yeah. And not all the memories will be good ones. It can take time to process.
Well, at least it doesn't seem like Grace would be completely gone. But it's just it seems like it'll be hard to to tell the difference between Grace and Calliope is what I'm assuming. Will I still remember oh, never mind. I should just ask that question.
You said it becomes hard to differentiate your life from the others. How hard, exactly? It'll still be me, right?
Grace, would you say that who you are is at least in part due to your experiences?
I guess so, sure.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have a lot more experiences. They won't feel like someone else's either. It will feel like you did all those things. They will shape who you are now, just as they shaped Calliope and all those who came before her. The good news is, you won't get all the memories. Each time we pass on, the older memories fade.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't it be easier to... I don't know how long it takes for the veil or whatever to lift. Wouldn't it be easier to wait until the veil lifted and then ask Calliope who killed her? Or like something along those lines? Or remember who killed her? See, again, this is... Athena's really trying to kill her. Real suspicious, because in my head, that seems like that would be the easiest thing to do. Just saying. How is fading memories a good thing?
How is it good that old memories start to fade?
We're many thousands of years old, Grace. If all of those memories returned with perfect clarity, you'd drown in them.
Oh, sounds like a headache.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you've all forgotten so much?
Tell me, how much do you remember from when you were a small child?
He makes some fair points.
Bits and pieces, I guess. Not much.
It's the same for us. The further I try to think back, the more blurry it becomes. I remember the important bits, but little else. Some of the really old memories. There's so many mortal stories that get mixed up with them, things my previous selves learned as legends. It becomes hard to tell. It takes time, Grace. You'll remember all the lives you've led, but at a pace you can handle, and nothing more.
Can you imagine what it would be like to try it or to remember everything all at once? Yikes. How many times have you died? I hope that's not insensitive.
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
Well, we call it passing on, meeting the Eidolon, and it's fine. I've passed on 12 times that I can recall.
So your name isn't really Apollo?
It's Paul.
Most recently it was Lucas.
Never mind. I thought it was
Lucas
Paul.
ever knew is gone, however, so these days I prefer Apollo again.
Lucas? Seems weird to think of you as a Lucas.
It was weird for him, too. Much like yourself, Lucas becoming Apollo was somewhat of a surprise.
Sounds like there's a story there.
But from Athena's point of view, what if murderer Grace lies and says Calliope's memories say, nope, Grace didn't kill her? I guess that's fair. I don't know. I guess that's fair. Because it is still Grace. It's like a mixture of Grace and Calliope. So. Huh. That is fair. Alright. Fine, you win this round. Tell me about Lucas.
Tell me about this Lucas. How did he become you? Or is it how you became Apollo?
Apollo had taken to surfing. He left the city without permission and roamed the coast looking for...
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure now. Whatever it was, he found it one night when a giant wave took him down. He was drowning, and I thought, this is finally it. But it wasn't. Lucas saw Apollo struggling and swam out to save him.
Damn.
He pulled us ashore, but it was too late. It took a long time to realize what happened.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't return to the city until years later. By then, everyone thought I was Apollo's chosen successor.
So no trial for you, huh?
It wasn't easy at first, without memories or anyone to guide me, but...
That also does feel like an entirely different situation. That feels like an entirely different situation because, like, he drowned out in the ocean. That is very, like, that could be passed off as, like, oh yeah, that dude drowned, rip. Whereas Calliope quite literally stumbled into someone's apartment wounded. Blood everywhere. But also, too, if, you know, Calliope was actually murdered by one of the other idols, of course they're going to be more trying to get rid of Grace. She's like, Apollo had it even worse than Grace. He had no idea what was happening. Yeah, that's rough. I wonder, did Hermes not come for him? I guess not. Yikes. Maybe that's why Hermes comes now, because no one went for him before. So now it's like a rule where Hermes has to go. What if Lucas hadn't been there?
Wait, what would have happened if Lucas hadn't tried to rescue you? What if no one was there when you...
When I died, then the Eidolon of Apollo's line would have ended forever, I think.
You think?
There have been stories about Eidolons that survive for a time and go wandering.
Oh?
That's probably all they are, though.
Probably.
Stories.
Fascinating.
It's not something we've had much opportunity to study, but normally death without passing on is how an idol really dies. Forever.
Though he's not on trial for murder, so he had more time to figure things out, guide or no guide. Yeah. She's only got a week. That's all for now.
That's a lot to consider. Assuming I'll even have time to worry about it, what with the trial coming.
Hopefully this eases whatever concerns you might have had. Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
No, never mind. Yes, I do. Okay. Actually, yeah, what happened to the other muses?
What happened to the other muses? You mentioned 2 others. Were they lost in the war?
Cleo perished centuries before.
Oh.
The victim of an obsessed writer she'd spurned.
Oh, right.
He kept her in a cage as his personal muse.
That's sad.
Ugh, that's pretty dark.
It was. By the time we found her, she was already... Well, it's enough to say her captor didn't survive her for long. Talia, however, was lost to us on the very last day of the war. We were about to leave on the ship, but she just never showed up.
Do you know what happened to her?
We never found out. I worried for years, even hired people to look, but as far as I can tell, she up and vanished into smoke that day. The war had ground her down.
That's weird.
I was upset, but not surprised.
Fascinating. Tell me more about the war.
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
I don't think we would have left the old world otherwise. It was home.
From Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone.
Oh.
What did you do?
Oh, yeah, that I do remember, yes. Uh-oh.
I caused it.
You
I
what?
foresaw what was going to happen, so I tried to prevent it. I told Ares. I figured if the god of war couldn't stop what was to come, then
I don't think
And
that's...
that's why he betrayed everyone.
I don't think that's...
he decided the
on you,
idols
bro.
were a lost cause. Because I told him we were.
Yeah, I don't think that's on you, bro. Yeah. I don't think that's on you.
Surely it could have happened anyhow. It was a big war. The biggest.
Perhaps. We'll never know, will we?
That
My time
one
afterwards was
fair.
spent helping the survivors, keeping us on the move. If Hephaestus hadn't intervened, we would have all been captured.
And he's...
Oh, gone now, we assume, like
You
so many
assume.
others. We are nothing more than refugees from a war long over, Grace.
Jesus. Was it hard? Oh, hear me out. Theory, taking shit out of the archive folder. I have a theory. Not you, Siri, go away. Hear me out. So Calliope went missing, or not missing, but like she lost contact with a lot of people for like what, 2-3 years? And in said time, she was real pissed off about the gods or the idols or whatever, saying that they had lost their way or whatever the hell she was mad about. I can't remember. What if she somehow stumbled upon what happened in the Gap, and it's realistic out. Thank you. I appreciate you for hearing me out. What if she somehow stumbled upon what happened in the Gap time? And like I said, man, it's real suspicious that Athena was the only one that woke up on her own. That's weird. That's suspicious. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it could happen. They're gods, they're idols, whatever. But I'm just saying that that's weird. What if she somehow found out something that happened at the Gap or what caused it, and I don't know, maybe Athena's behind it. And Athena was like, yeah, that'll be damaging for all of the other idols, so now you have to die. I don't know. I have no evidence to support this claim, so I'm just writing the theory, putting it in the theory archives folder, and saving it for later. Anyways, thanks for hearing me out. That's my theory currently. Was it hard to come to the new world?
Was it hard for the idols to come to the new world? It's just a place like any other, isn't it?
I don't think it was the place so much as the condition we were in. Shell-shocked, one might say. Our entire world had been turned upside down.
Sorry. I hate... Sometimes ADHD is real amusing, and sometimes it's real annoying. He said shell-shocked, and immediately my brain was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song. You're about to get shell-shocked. Okay, I'm done, sorry.
Suddenly,
I hate
we
my
had
brain.
rules. Secrecy was paramount, and no one was permitted to leave the city.
Artemis,
Some, like
yeah,
my
I was
sister
wondering where
Artemis,
she was at.
Couldn't abide it.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Goddess of the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And a wild thing herself.
And the moon.
She left, I think.
Oh.
Faded away without a word. As many did in the early days here.
So did just a lot of them just
Later,
go
Athena
missing?
became even more strict. For our own good, of course, but it hasn't been easy. This city has never felt like home so much as a temporary shelter.
Interesting theory. Question: how would Calliope have come across the info recently? It would have been very cold case since the Gap was before/around the 16th century. I don't know. Records, archives, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any evidence to back this up. It was just merely a thought. It's just a what if, you know what I mean? I have no idea. It's just look. I could just be insane, and maybe it's not Athena, but I'm just saying, out of everyone that we've met that seems the most suspicious, Athena's pretty freaking weird. I don't know. And I was just trying to, my brain tries to, like, the way I figure shit out, or, like, try to figure shit out, is I'll pick out who I think it looks, or feels the most suspicious. And if I feel like they're suspicious, I try to keep out, an eye out for possible motives. And so, like, the whole thing is if Calliope became a danger to all the other idols, she could have very been like, this was the only way type of thing. So that's a genuine motive, you know what I mean? Speaking of archives, quite timely that Hecate, yes, might be coming up next.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Of course. I look forward to it.
I'm excited to meet her. I need to see the artwork for her. I have to. Alright, we'll talk. Okay. I'm getting a little tired and hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I really want to meet Hecate. But I also feel like I can't do this one without talking to Freddy's first. So, we're going to do that. We're going to go meet Hecate, and then I'm going to end stream. I've been streaming for, oh god, almost 5 hours. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ugh, my body's achy.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Hey.
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Well, I stopped the goddess of love from killing herself, I guess.
Woo.
Whoa.
Freddy's
Do
gonna
gods
take a
have
while.
interventions?
Shit.
You know, they're nothing like I thought they would be. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not
Nope.
just yet, no.
You're still suspicious
well,
to me,
let me know if
Freddy.
there's anything
I don't know
I can
why,
do.
but I'm putting it's
If I have
still
to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
Look, Freddy, I just have trust issues, okay? And literally the only thing that made me feel suspicious was the fact that Pan was like, well, she's not the mortal world, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no, Pan. No, I don't know what you mean. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that and, like, I don't know. I feel like if you break the rules, I feel like Athena would, like, smite down on you. You know what I mean? If she is mortal and she broke the rules and nothing happened, that just feels anticlimactic. Maybe that's just my point of view since I'm not super enthusiastic about her character. Maybe it seems long to just be, I don't know. She comes around so, like, rarely. I don't have any strong feelings towards her, neither negative or positive. Like I said, every time they're like, I should go talk to Freddy, I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot she exists. Athena does seem like the smiting type, doesn't she? That's what I'm saying. Like, tell me that's not the face of someone who would smite you down for, like, putting a single toe out of line. Doesn't she say something like that? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Or maybe she'll keep smiling when she smothers me with a pillow. This is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Like I said.
What are Kaz and Brian up to?
Forgot about
You
these
didn't tell
people.
them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
You're having
Should
a
we
moment.
tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things.
And where is Kaz Oh.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh.
They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Got it. I mean, I kind of got that. I didn't know that was a secret. I kind of got that feeling when they walked out and their arms were around each other as they walked out. But I'm sorry, I didn't know it was a secret. Pillow smothering type. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the band.
I should really
Forgot about that too.
apologize
Holy
about
shit.
the
We had a
band.
life before this?
Kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
You gotta pick one or the other. Yeah, so this is a good question. I'm gonna feel real bad, like, later if, like, Freddie's totally fine and she's just genuinely just super supportive. What do you know about the gods?
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddie?
This will determine
I
it.
know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's got to be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
Ooh, okay. Actually, yeah. Ask about Calliope. I want to know what she was doing in her time
Do you know
off.
anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9. Though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow.
Dude,
I don't even like poetry.
don't get me
Yeah,
started.
it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
Yeah.
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies.
Oh,
so there's
fun.
that.
Didn't know that. Ask about Athena.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess. She was also
Yeah,
the goddess of heroes.
strategies and
There are
shit.
loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, I guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Started the
Not being as
Trojan War.
wise as advertised is on brand for her then.
This is what I'm saying. She's weird. Ugh. I'm fine. I'm normal. If I'm just this passionate about it and I end up being wrong, shit. But look, out of all of the games where there's been a mysterious murderer, I've been right so far on my channel. Watch this be the one time I'm wrong. No, I'm not second guessing myself. She's weird. Alright, ask about the
Just
idols.
how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there's never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think
Oh,
it means
actually,
ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Me? I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not
That's
just
what
Zeus
I'm
and Hades. Most
saying.
of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes you think about what's been lost, but also what might still be out there.
What if, hear me out. Hear me out part 2. What if, so, no, because that wouldn't make sense, because they said the gap was, like you said, the 16th century, whatever. Because I was going to be like, what if not all of the gods woke up? You know what I mean? Because some of them just seemed like they just went missing. What if not all of them woke up? What if Freddy's one of them? I'm just suspicious of Freddy all the time. I don't know why. Alright, I'm over it. Sequel. That was a very short hear me out. That one has a little less basis to it. But it is just a hear me out. Putting that in the hear me out folder for later. Alright. Let's see. Let's ask about... We'll ask about... Actually, let's ask about Apollo first.
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
Yes.
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never
That's
assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Yikes. Contemplates asking for a refund because that was a very short hear me out. I'm sorry. It was just it was a momentary, like, half of a hear me out. You can listen with one ear. That one wasn't that much of a hear me out. Let's see. Ask about Persephone.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories.
Yeah?
Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty
she was
much.
the dread
Her mother was so angry, she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
I don't know if
Right,
I would go
doesn't
that far,
sound
but
like her
yeah.
at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
I mean, her name really changed from Core to Persephone. Persephone means the bringer of death. Ask about Pan. Yeah, what the fuck do you know
said
about
Pan
that
was
guy?
some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and
That's what
guess that translates into a sort of lustfulness and earthiness,
See,
humping
okay,
nymphs
so
in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him.
Honestly, he's
Sounds like
exactly
he
what
had
I'd
something to
expect
do
him to be.
with
All the
nature
stories
shit.
say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil.
Oh, fun.
Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why.
What?
Anyhow, there's a great statue
Okay, we're
depicting
just
Pan
gonna
having sex with a goat. Next time you
brush
see him, you
past
gotta
that.
ask him about it.
I definitely will, because I think that would be hilarious. Ask about other
You
gods.
think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off.
That's what
We
I'm
don't
saying,
know
that's
they're dead
weird.
for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols. And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere and no one would know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
cool,
That's what I
right?
said.
I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
Ganesha sounds really familiar, but I can't think of who that is off the top of my head. That's Hindu? Question mark? Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Huh. Enough about mythology.
I wonder how much of those stories
I never
are
have enough
true.
of mythology. Please talk to me
Hard
more
say.
about it.
I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
That's fair. How have the idols stayed a secret?
You know what I find
How
weird?
would she know?
That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
She makes some fair
Okay,
points.
I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why?
This is
Because
2024.
they'd get
It's
laughed at
been
if they
proven,
admitted
or
it.
they have admitted
Imagine
it.
The headline: Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah. You're right.
Fair enough. No more questions.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I
I'll check back
believe
with
you,
you soon,
Freddy.
Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
I do like Freddy, though. Freddy's fun. Alright. Time to beat Hecate. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, baby. Oh, you're coming with me. Yeah, okay.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Are we that
Instead,
surprised
yeah.
by now? Grace, we're 5 hours
Where the
in.
hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Actually, now that I think about it, now that I say that out loud, I'm pretty sure I researched how long this game was before. Isn't it only 6 hours? Am I almost at the end? Did I almost play this game in a whole day? Anyways. Yes. We've arrived. I thought you'd like it. This might not be safe. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
Yeah, I don't know why you did.
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these idols, they mean business.
Do not start dissing D&D. There is literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic. Plus, my initiative is ace.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Freddy.
You are such a nerd.
Freddy's growing on me more and
Speaking
more.
of-
Damn it.
How much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
I know of her very vaguely. I just know she's goddess of magic, and I think that's neat. Huh? Maybe the 6 hours thing only applies to gameplay and doesn't take the internal agonizing over choices into account. Okay, I need you to be quieter. Don't. Hush. Shush. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Yes.
Oh. But she's never really portrayed as evil. She's more of an
Yes.
outsider, lived alone, often in a
I need
little
to see her.
corner
Show
of
me
the
her.
underworld.
Show me her now.
Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Fuck it, I'm flirting with Freddy.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
I have a feeling.
Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Have a feeling she's gonna end up being
It could all
fine.
be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
That's fair.
Yeah, good point.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling that Freddy might end up being fine because I have a hard time believing that they would make one of the love interests the killer, but also, like, that could still be a possibility. I find it hard to believe, but, like, if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised. Or the very short should be refunded. Hear me out. Yeah. Listen, we're just gonna keep going about the idol world.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
I forgot about that dude.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, vampire guy,
No.
right?
Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention.
I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad that I quite literally played Hades. I fought this guy. But my first fucking thought was the vampire bitch from Baldur's Gate. I have never been more disappointed in myself than I am today.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh my god, no one speak of this ever.
This Minotaur. You don't think
my
he might
God.
be dangerous, do you?
Well, he is.
Well,
It's fine, don't worry
traditionally,
about it.
he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Theseus,
Not
yeah,
so
no, I
slain
know.
After all, Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay,
The
I knew that sounded
silence.
wrong the moment I said it.
Oh, let's go in, I guess.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A
Okay.
mist potentially full of monsters.
Yeah.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
I feel like I don't have a choice. I mean, if I can.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
No, you make
I thought
some
you were
excellent
over that.
points.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
Don't say shit like that, Freddy. Congrats, you've cursed us.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm no mortal.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
I
You,
didn't.
perhaps, but the one
my
with you?
God.
Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Okay, she won't read anything. It's fine. Freddy special. What the? Okay, I didn't know.
I didn't know! I'm sorry! Pan didn't tell me there were any special rules!
You were sent by Pan?
Hoo boy. Look, if you need me to go, I can go. The last thing that I want to do is break any rules,
That's
especially
no,
in a
yeah, no, I
library.
got that.
Because
Not sure it's Hecate.
secret. Okay, just seeing this place, I mean, wow, it's really incredible.
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Asking for a friend. Is Hecate romanceable? Asking for a friend, not for me, I swear. Right. Let's start over. Hey, nice to meet you.
Maybe we should start over. My name's Grace. It's a pleasure
How
to
do
meet
I
you.
feel like she probably
No,
knows?
you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
But
Then
I am.
Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
What the fuck did you just say to me? I wish I could stay. Oh, goodbye. Thank you for joining and interacting. Oh my goodness. I guess that's yeah, that's now.
Yeah, that's now. Or very recently, anyway. I guess you don't get much news here in wherever this
The
is.
underworld question mark?
It is between places.
Never mind.
Crafted by my own hand from the ether. Here in the books are written all things. Past, present, and things that are yet to occur. Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and
An accident?
It-
No, that's not what happened.
That's not what
are you
happened.
saying the books are wrong?
It wasn't me, I swear. Seems
You're
so.
wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you,
I
dog.
don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
There will be tea and it will be spilt apparently.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even
Fascinating.
possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Well, that's
Years?
Yeah.
I don't have years.
I got a couple days, bro.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Bro. Can't you speed that up?
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
Yeah, that's...
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Yeah. Well, can I meet Astarion?
Actually, I came here to speak
You
to
know, vampire
Astarion.
guy?
If,
You ever heard of him?
he is here.
A visitor for Astarion? How strange.
Why did the music start?
Are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend,
Look
this
at
is
him!
Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Oh, he looks like the most wholesome dude. Oh. Pan sent
I'm
me.
here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Astarion, of course you know
Oh, I
Pan.
love him.
No
Look
idea
at
what
him.
he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
Oh, but there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
Let's not piss off Hecate.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Astarion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Astarion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside.
Well, he
Do you
just
have another plan?
seemed embarrassed, question mark? I wouldn't. Is this time to... Can we use our powers on Hecate? That feels like a not good idea. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because I want to see what happens. I want to fuck around and find out.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit?
That's a long way, isn't it? Oh, I love him. Hey,
I'm so sorry.
look at him.
I didn't mean to send you away, all right? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
In front of Kate. Look at him. Does he like Hecate? Oh, that's the cutest shit I've ever heard. Look at him. Oh. Kate?
Kate? You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard what you said about Calliope.
All right, fine, I
can
won't
help
be
you.
upset
I
about
really,
not being able to
really
romance
can.
her.
It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Oh.
Please, help me tell her.
You're really the Minotaur?
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Does this look like a guy
That's
that would
good.
eat people?
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Never mind. So why Kate?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
I gotta.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh.
For Athena?
And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Oh, I love him. Favorite side character so far. Oh. You're in love with Hecate.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good.
This is so cute.
Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world.
Oh.
I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Absolutely. Why not talk to Hecate?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried.
I can help you sing to her.
Over a table, or killing a cat, or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Oh. I don't want to assume. I'm gonna help him. Look at him.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
Amuse
Don't worry.
knows about poetry.
You can serenade
and the
her.
heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
Absolutely. This is a good question, though. What if she turns you down,
Hecate
buddy?
might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me.
No,
But
you're
just
wonderful.
once, I'd like to be able to ask her, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
I love him. Doesn't this seem weird?
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little
I don't think it's weird at all.
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
I don't think this is weird
You
at all.
heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
What do you do in return?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
We gotta protect him at all costs. I guess we do this. Hell yeah, we do
I can't say
this.
I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Start the music? To do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
Freddy's growing up, eh?
Exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'm so excited.
You go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Oh,
Just speak from the heart.
good.
Honest. You can do it.
You could do it. You could do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously.
Oh no.
But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be.
You got it.
'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly.
You could do it.
I'm not blaming
Let him work it out.
specifically, just that metaphorically.
You could do it. You could do it.
Can
Just
someone help me?
Just keep going. You could do it. Just keep push through it, buddy.
I love it. You got this. Don't lose your nerve.
You could do it.
I'm too excited, it's hard to describe. I got a bull in a china shop vibe. Just breathe and take it slowly. Tell her you love her only and she can... I'm thinking out loud, aren't I?
It's okay, just tell her what you want.
It's okay, you're doing great.
And I'm telling you, Kate, you already
I need her to smile at least once.
Housemate. I've never been wary, cause nothing is scary. I'm big and I'm hairy and my head is on strings.
Okay.
It's okay. We vibing. It's working, I think.
I have one question. From whence comes this confession? Surely you know I know so little of feeling. I've been so alone. It's all that I've known. This idea you want more has left me quite reeling.
What do now?
Chorus.
The chorus, go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie,
what does she want? I feel like you should keep going, but I don't know if she knows what she wants.
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
You could do it.
I know I'm ugly and hard to ignore. I'm glad
that's not confidence.
A centaur. I know you want something different in someone significant, but you're just so magnificent. I can't take it no more.
These things that you claim set my interest aflame. Since you say that you know what I want, please advise. As I've never known, I feel my heart is stone. If I perish alone, I shan't be surprised.
No.
Hey, you don't have to die alone.
We all die alone, Astarion.
Oh.
You have to convince her.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony.
No.
And you've gone all weird, and that's what I fear.
Freddie, help him.
Someone please rescue me.
Get up there, Freddie.
You gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there.
Damn, Freddie.
No, I cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
Freddie.
I have always counted.
Did I pressed to the left? Okay.
Me, honestly, you're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego, always seemed apropos. Yet where has this led me?
Maybe one step.
This is like a Beauty and the Beast type of thing. This is real cute.
Spelling given time.
Oh, she's smiling.
I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes.
You deserve a love story. Yeah. His face.
Astarion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
This is so cute.
It is written. You've cast a spell on me.
Yeah.
Think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me.
Oh, that's
and
so
we
cute.
shall write it together.
You've cast a spell on me.
A tale of romance and glory.
You've cast a spell on me.
But do we have enough leather?
You've cast a spell on me.
His face. I love his face. Wait. Yeah. Oh, so cute.
Wow, that was diverting.
That was adorable.
You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Was it written?
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen?
I'm kind of confused on how this written thing works.
Of course it was.
Oh, okay.
It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
Got it. Sure.
You knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
Yeah, okay. It was all Freddy's idea. You know what? Yeah, it's all Freddy's idea.
You have Freddy to thank. It was her idea.
A mortal with a clever idea.
Oh.
How novel.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
I guess.
You will need to visit again in the future. There will be tea. Come,
yes, ma'am.
Asterion. I
We're
wish to
friends
speak
now.
of this further. And find an appropriate outfit.
I love it.
Wait for me outside, yeah?
Oh, right. You're supposed to help me. Oh, right. I'm sentenced to death.
How long
I keep
are
forgetting
we supposed
about
to
that.
wait?
Meant
been
to
over
be,
an
love
hour.
blossom in the
I'm sure it's
unlikeliest
fine,
of
Grace.
places.
I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
Give him a minute.
When I tell you.
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
You good? Is everything okay?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at.
Yeah.
Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow.
Fascinating.
Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Maybe. So taking back out that theory of in my theories folder of discovering what happened in the within the gap. Huh. Excuse me, my bit rate just dropped a lot. Is everything fine? Is everything... Yikes. Oh boy. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep going and pretend that things are fine, question mark? And hope that it is? Because yikes. Yeah, it dropped to 1614. Jesus. Although I'm not quite sure what to do about that. I can't, I don't know how, I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna keep going, and then we'll probably stop stream right after this, just because, yikes. Oh, it's bouncing everywhere. Good, but glitchy. Okay, we'll try to make it through this one part. See how it goes. Hopefully we can get through this. Okay. So, okay, right. I don't think I finished my thing. What if this is how she found out what happened within the gap? Did you ever find Calliope?
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why.
She was already hurt.
I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what?
Fascinating.
Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's
if
not
Medusa
normally here.
Killed
I think maybe
Calliope
she was chasing after
for
Calliope
her,
too.
Before Athena. Fascinating.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Okay, the bit rate is back to normal. Cool. Back to normal, question mark. It's probably fine. How do you know nothing was taken?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
I'm sure it
Athena
did.
got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her. Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
So Athena knows what happened here.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
How was Calliope wounded?
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Didn't Persephone say that whatever happened, like, not even magic could find it? What if there was some way to, like, avoid detection, question mark? The reliquary has alarms?
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't
Did she
know
get wounded
magic,
by magic?
actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
How did Calliope get inside?
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did.
That's fair.
Someone else could have.
That is also fair.
But the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What kind of relics are there?
What relics are there?
The relics that Pan was
Maybe
talking
Calliope
about.
was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
Freddie.
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
Freddie,
I
calm down.
can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
That's all I need to know.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
Well, this is the second time Medusa's name has come up.
Yeah?
That can't be a coincidence.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right?
Yeah, no, I
thought
got
maybe
that.
that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
Of course she did.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
Bye.
You okay there, friendo?
You okay there, friendo? I'm missing some. I should have picked clever. Damn it. I should know me better. We made progress.
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Medusa.
Sure, if only I knew where to find her.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think.
I guess.
You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment.
I don't find this very lucky, Freddy. I'm fighting for my life out here.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
You have like a card or
Of
something.
course I'm here,
Yeah.
Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
We get it. You're the
I really
god of
must
the wild.
thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
And there it is. I was like, so why were you really helping him? You wanted a book?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
What's the book
Not
about,
just
Pan?
some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious.
Why do you want
I
it?
trust you got what you needed. More grist for the
boy.
mill of your innocence, as it were.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, stop playing with me, bro. What's
You
up?
know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
You know what you're doing.
Ugh.
Grace and fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's freezing again. Well, there's not really anything I could do about it. My internet is just being wonky for some reason. We'll get through this, and then I'll wrap up stream. Because I don't want to keep streaming when my internet is so bad. So, yeah, I wonder why it's doing that. We'll hurry up and finish this, and then we'll stop.
Lost girl, I know I'm not a lost girl, but this is all new.